Two Samsung flagships, side by side. One an ultra-powered powerhouse, the other brilliantly sleek. Which one really delivers? On the left, the feature-packed Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, complete with built-in S Pen. And on the right, the streamlined, brilliant Galaxy S24 Plus. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect.
Okay, before we jump into any categories, let's lay out our battle map. Here's what we're going to compare. Price, display, camera, battery and charging, build quality and materials, S Pen support, processor and performance, storage and RAM, and finally, ergonomics and size. Got all that? Cool. Let's roll right in.
First up, price. So the Ultra, look, it's the prestige flagship. You get all those premium extras, but honestly, your wallet's going to feel it. It's substantially higher in cost, and Samsung does not hold back charging flagship money here. Now for the Plus, you know what? It's actually way more affordable and still delivers that core Samsung flagship experience. Sure, affordable is relative because it's not a budget phone, but for what you're getting, it's more accessible than the Ultra. Winner on price has got to be the S24 Plus.
Let's talk display, because, come on, that's what most of us stare at every day. Ultra's packing, get this, a slightly bigger 6.8-inch QHD Plus OLED panel. It's got the latest LTPO tech, insane brightness at 2600 nits, and Gorilla Armor glass, which, trust me, is less reflective and way tougher. Only thing, out of the box, colors are a bit chill until you tweak them. And yeah, at super low brightness, you might notice a bit of graininess, but you have to really look. Moving to the Plus, 6.7-inch OLED almost matches the Ultra for brightness and refresh. There's now a vividness slider, which is, honestly, such a win. It's also flat, just like the Ultra, but uses Gorilla Glass Victus 2, so not quite on the Ultra's level for ruggedness. Slightly smaller, but still massive and vibrant. In terms of sheer experience, both are awesome, so gotta call this one a tie.
Camera time. All right, Ultra gets wild here. 200 megapixel main sensor. No joke, it's all about detail. Then, you've got 50 megapixel 5x telephoto and a classic 10 megapixel 3x telephoto. Digital zoom and hybrid shots are basically unmatched. Low light? Ultra's cruising past everything else. And all the latest AI tools, right? Only thing? The camera bump is pretty chunky, and let's be real, most people may never need all those pro features. Over to the Plus, main's 50 megapixel, ultra-wide at 12 megapixel, and a 10 megapixel 3x telephoto. Solid versatility. You'll get dependable portraits and daily snaps. AI features also here. But yeah, if you want next-level zoom or super night mode magic, it's not quite Ultra. Winner is the S24 Ultra. Hands down, for camera.
Oh, and here's something cool you might have missed. Galaxy S24 Ultra's the first in the series with both a flat screen and a titanium frame. Kind of a game changer for durability and style, right?
Battery and charging.
So the Ultra is rocking a full-on 5,000 milliamp hour cell. This thing lasts and lasts. You get 45-watt wired plus wireless and reverse wireless for when you want to flex charging your earbuds off your phone. Downside, it's a chunky phone. Now, the Plus is at 4,900 milliamp hours, so super close. 45-watt wired charging, wireless, pretty much matching the Ultra's options. But under really heavy use, just a tad less endurance. Winner here is Ultra, but honestly, the Plus is breathing down its neck.
Now for build quality.
Ultra's got a titanium frame. Yeah, like the phones you see Apple flex about. And Gorilla Armor glass. Seriously robust. Plus the usual IP68 water and dust rating. But heads up, it's the heaviest phone in the series. The Plus isn't slacking though. Armor aluminum frame keeps it super tough, lighter at just under 200 grams. And Gorilla Glass Victus 2, also IP68, so both are weather warriors. Main difference, Ultra's more drop resistant and premium feeling. So, Ultra wins this round.
All right,
S Pen support. Ultra gets straight-up bragging rights for this one. The S Pen's built in, and if you've never used one, doodling, taking notes, or those pro-level screenshots, it's actually awesome. Plus doesn't have it, period. No S Pen support, not even as an add-on. This is a totally clear win for Ultra.
Performance, always a big deal, right?
Ultra, Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy, everywhere. fastest Android chip on the block. For the Plus, if you're in the US, you get the same Snapdragon, which is cool. For other zones, you get Exynos 2400. Not bad, but not as consistent as Snapdragon, especially for gaming or heavy loads. Still, real talk, both are super slick day to day. Winners still Ultra, by a hair.
Storage and RAM. Who needs 1 terabyte on their phone? Well, Ultra's ready for you. Comes with 12 gigs RAM standard and goes all the way up to 1 terabyte storage, which is just wild. The Plus finally joins the 12 gigs RAM club, so faster apps for all, and you get up to 512 gigabyte storage. For 99% of people, that's way enough. But if you want bragging rights, Ultra wins. All right, ergonomics and size. This is honestly where things get personal. The Ultra looks and feels like a productivity beast. Huge display, big energy, but it's pretty beefy. 232 grams and a 6.8-inch footprint. Not what I'd call pocket-friendly. The Plus? Lighter, thinner, and that little downsizing makes daily handling way easier. One-handed use isn't just a dream. It's still a large phone, so don't expect mini vibes, but compared to Ultra, it's much easier on your hands and pocket. Winner's the Plus, no contest. All right, here comes the ultimate visual, the radar chart. You'll see just how each phone stacks up across all the categories. Did you see how the Ultra really stretches out on camera, build quality, and S-Pen? While the Plus holds its own in price, ergonomics, and still delivers flagship vibes in most areas. It's super clear where each model shines. So what's my take? If you want that ultra power, insane camera, pro S-Pen features, and size isn't an issue, go Ultra all the way. But if you want something handier, a price tag that's actually less intimidating, and still get almost all the flagship features, Plus is genuinely the smart choice. You can't really go wrong. It's just about what kind of flagship person you are. Hope you enjoyed this deep dive. If you're into premium phone matchups or just want to stay on the pulse for more comparisons like this, make sure to stick around. There's way more good stuff coming soon.